What is up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to YouTube. We are here and streaming Celotal, Kareem, Game Warner, Marcus, Clorox, Bryle. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Sorry that I haven't been on YouTube for the past week. If you guys are on the Discord, you know what happened. Why, hello, and look who it is. What is up, Grenji? Tutorial Games, Derpinator, a Brosher Dosher. What is up? Welcome to the stream, guys. And yeah, that 9300 encounter Treecko. Give me a second, guys. I forgot to start my counter, like I always do. Like, that's notoriously the thing I do every time. You caught it at 9300 resets. I did, Gleam Raichu. Manu, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Mike F, welcome. Welcome. I actually saw you in a stand stream earlier. But yeah, guys, welcome back to the stream. Sorry it's been over a week now since I streamed on YouTube. There were a lot of issues. If you're on the Discord, like I said, you know what happened. Otherwise, if you don't, you may have checked my channel and seen that it was, like, gone entirely last week. I woke up to an email, like, Tuesday, so the day after we were streaming, like, my normal break day, I woke up, saw an email from YouTube, and was thinking it was, like, about, like, being approved in the partner and monetization program and stuff. It was not. It was them telling me they had terminated my channel completely for spam. Basically something flagged on my channel because, I'm assuming because of the repetitiveness of the hunts. And what ended up happening was I tried appealing, got nowhere, basically got told no, we're keeping the appeal. Started posting on every forum I could until, like, a dev saw a random Reddit post I made about it. And he contacted me, asked for, like, the channel URL, and I heard back last night that it was just an oops on YouTube's end. Which is a good thing, because we're back. It's not something that, like, we're actually banned for. But it's a scary thing that a little oops destroyed the channel for a week. But we're back, so not gonna worry about that now. Yeah, 9K Treecko. I know, Clorox. That was super hype. We got that Treecko. We got the Treecko. If you didn't see it, there is a video on the channel now that is, like, it's the archive of the encounter. That was streamed live on Twitch, so that's why you see me talking. It's just, I unfortunately had to move over to Twitch for the week, because I wanted to keep streaming, but I couldn't stream here. But now we're back, and we can stream here just fine. We still need the first YouTube shiny. I know, Filippo. I know. Maybe Charmander will be it tonight. Actually, I mean, we got Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon was shiny and on YouTube. It was just not captured. You love my channel? Well, tutorial and gaming? Thank you. I appreciate that. Congratulations on my shiny shooter. Well, thank you, Michael. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Owen. I appreciate it. You got a team for Ruby now. Awesome, Marcus. What is it? Greninja L Pokemon Semi-Legendario. Welcome back to the stream. It has been a while. I've missed all of you guys. Yeah, Twitch streams, they were fun, but they weren't as hype as these, because not everyone was there. But it's awesome, guys. Give you some Skittles. I don't have any Skittles to give. HP Sauce, what's up? What happened to my account? YouTube said it had been removed. Yeah, so, I woke up to an email last Tuesday, like the day after the last stream, and, yeah, they had removed my channel. I had no warning, I got no strikes. I just woke up and my channel was gone. I had an email saying I was banned. Basically, my email was just as vague as the message at the top of the page was, with the banned for severe violations of the community guidelines related to, like, spam, scams, and commercially deceptive content, and I was wondering what the heck that was. I tried appealing and stuff, it didn't work, and I ended up, like, getting in contact with a YouTube dev through Reddit, and he looked into it, and he was awesome. He escalated the issue to the right people to deal with it, and last night, right after I finished my stream on Twitch, actually, I got a message from the guy. He said that it was a goof on YouTube's end, and we're back. I'm glad to see him back. I am glad to be back, HP Sauce. And one thing I will say because of this, I normally am not very, like, a big person in promoting my, like, Discord. Like, I mention it once or twice a stream, but I really recommend you guys follow me at one of the links down below. Either join the Discord or follow my Twitter or follow me on Twitch. Something so that in case YouTube gets cut off again, if another thing happens, that way there is some way for you guys to like hear what's up. Just because, you know, I know a lot of people weren't on the Discord, and that was the only way to contact anyone at that point. So there was like at least 800 of you guys who just didn't know what was happening, and I had no way of telling. But we're back now. That's all that really matters. But just in case anything happens in the future, I really recommend it. And Ningen Destroyer, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Marcus, your team is Pelipper, Magneton, Magcargo, Metachamp, and Sharpedo. Nice. Sorry you weren't here. It's all good, Ningen Destroyer. I wasn't here either. I was unable to be here. But yeah, we're back. We are back on YouTube now. Do you know that Pokemon released a new Pokemon game, mobile game for 3-year-olds? I did not know that, Pepper. I did see. This is how long ago it was. It was just a week, but still, like, guys, that Nintendo Direct. I am so hyped. I'm more hyped for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon now. Definitely going to be picking up Gold and Silver for the Virtual Console. And then all the Switch games. Mario Odyssey looks amazing. They're bringing Doom to the Switch. Doom and Wolfenstein coming to the Switch completely blindsided me, but I am so hyped for that. Like, that's going to be so much fun playing through Doom again, just because I love Doom. But yeah, so it was super hype. Twitter, I mean, you don't need to, especially if you were on the Discord. If you just have some way of, basically, if there's a way for you to hear from me outside of YouTube, that is what I am recommending. Just because, like, Discord was the only way I could reach out to you guys before, and I made posts there. Someone went really fast, really fast, real quick. James Bauer thought my channel was gone, and then I get a shiny. The channel was gone, unfortunately, James. Yeah. Basically, I had to switch over to Twitch for the week because I woke up on last Tuesday and the channel was gone. And it took me all week. I was told several times that it's basically like you're out of luck, you can't get it, but didn't give up. I kept pushing forward and like, is there any way to fix this? And just kept asking like different YouTube communities and forums and stuff until I finally was able to get hold of someone who was able to help. Love the new stuff. Awesome, Pepper. Awesome. When do I plan on to make the badge quest? Clorox, I ended up having to go get groceries today because like my whole schedule got thrown off because of the mix-up with YouTube. Not as much this week, but this week I've been a little bit under the weather. So I pushed my groceries off from like Tuesday to today. So I didn't have time today to start recording it, but very soon you guys are gonna be seeing that very soon. I just have to record the footage and then actually figure out how to edit things properly, and then we'll be on our way with that. Because yeah, I need to record that. Basically it'll be like maybe 30 minutes of recording, honestly. So it won't take too long because I want to be able, because I can't go too far. I can only get to Roxanne and can't actually even battle Roxanne until we find our next Pokemon. So I want to be able to. Ooh. A lot of burps there. A lot of little burps there. But yeah, basically, we should be seeing that pretty soon. I want to try to potentially record some of it right after I finish this stream. If not, I'll probably be recording it on Saturday, and it'll be uploaded by Sunday. It should be up by Sunday at the latest. And Filippo C, holy crap, has promised a donation for Treecko. Filippo C, hype, guys. Filippo hype in the chat. Filippo, thank you so much, man. You're too nice to me, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And that money is gonna help so much with that capture card. All the people in the stream, give your energy to him. If you do, he could get the shiny. Maybe Greninja. Maybe. Filippo, there we go. Well, thank you, man. I know you were mentioning it. I know you were just waiting for me to put that donation link up on Twitch. But like I said, I was just being stubborn about that because I was like, no, I'm going to go back to YouTube. I don't want to. It's like, I want to go back to YouTube. But yeah, I actually put a link up there yesterday. But then immediately we get the channel back. So we're back here. Play Nuzlocke with only shiny Charmander. Oh no. That basically just means I lose as soon as I faint. As soon as I have to deal with Misty, I'm done. You've received a luck from Isaac. Well, I appreciate it. All the luck in the world is appreciated for this stream. Hopefully we can get the Charmander soon. Hopefully it doesn't go out to another 9,000 plus encounter. You got a Shiny Rowlet by GTS and Sun. That's awesome, Mike F. That is awesome. Shiny Rowlet looks so cool. Well, welcome back, Pokemaster. OMG, you just trapped a massive spider in a plastic cup and you're waiting for it to die before you chuck it out like it's a baby tarantula. Oh no! Oh no! I hope it doesn't get out, Dan. Glad I got fixed. I am too. I know, it's so... It stinks that it happened, but... You know, I'm glad that, like, I didn't just give up with it. I'm glad I kept pushing, because I got told by YouTube, no, we're not fixing this. I got told by the help forums that, like, they're probably not going to fix this. I got told by multiple, like, other forums, like, you're out of luck if you're not big enough to really have any way to get help from YouTube. But I kept pushing, and I eventually got someone who was willing to help. Angry at missing, angry at YouTube, angry at the streams going away. I was a little upset the streams went away, or a lot upset. I tried not to show it, for sure. Like, anyone who was watching, anyone who was on Discord during those few days right afterwards, or the Twitch streams, like, I tried not to show it. I definitely was a little bit more sassy towards YouTube because of it. But hey, we're back now. Don't worry, you put a Game Boy on top of it as a weight. There you go. Now it can't get out. Hello, the YouTube channel is back. It is, Nico. It is. I actually just got it back yesterday. Like, right after I finished streaming on Twitch last night, I got a message from the dude I was talking to at YouTube, and he said there was just an oops. It was just an oops on YouTube's end, which is, you know, it's a relief that, like, it's not like I walked some thin line and they're like, we'll give it back to you this time. It was like, oh, we oops. So at least it's like, I'm in the clear, but it's also scary that, like, I was in the clear and it happened. But hey, we're back now. Question of the day, kid or squid? I spend way more of my time moving around as a squid, so probably squid. The mystical dream gamer, what is up? Welcome to the stream. You failed 2 shiny pooches. No, Ryan, I feel so bad for you. I hope you get it soon. Shiny Flygon, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Glad you stayed sub on YouTube. Yeah, I am so thankful to all you guys that stayed sub. We lost about 50 subscribers, but honestly, I expected to lose like half of you guys. Like, I expected to be down to like maybe 500 subs again. Just because if you came to the channel like wondering, where's Ian? What's up with the streams? Like, the only button you had was an unsub button with the explanation that this channel has been banned. But I am so glad that you guys stuck around, so we can keep going, we can keep hunting for these shiny Pokemon together. Alex Connolly, what is up? Welcome to the stream. You need to give up on Pooch. Why would you give up on Pooching again? Having homemade pizza tonight, that sounds delicious, Pokemaster. I actually bought the ingredients at the store today to make little homemade mini pizzas with, like, bagels. So I'm probably going to be having some of those this week. You were on Twitch for, like... you were on Twitch for, like, 3 hours ago, watching a TF2 live streamer, and got a timeout for 200,880 seconds. Didn't do anything, he did not even see your song. That stinks, Marcus. Yeah, sometimes things like that happen. A lot of times that weird number, like, big number issue is, like, just something that goofs on their end. I know someone here, at one point, it got fixed, but he got timed out for, like, 15 minutes because all of the mods simultaneously hit the timeout button. So it happens, unfortunately, but hopefully it got fixed. You got, get ready. 150,000 encounters for Shiny Pooch to reclaim. Hope you don't mess it up, Ron. Hope you don't mess it up. Why did I get banned, though? If I had to guess, I think it's because all that was on the channel were Charmander and Treecko streams, so it looked like I was just posting the same video over and over again. So some bot flagged it. Some guy at YouTube glanced at it because they have thousands of channels they probably have to check every day. Went, oh, yeah, that kind of looks like spam, and removed it. And then when I appealed, I tried appealing after having been awake for like 15 minutes maybe, so I wasn't quite ready, or I wasn't quite writing coherently, so my thoughts may have come across as more of like snarky comments of, obviously my channel should be allowed, than as, please help me fix this. So the appeal didn't work, and after you appeal once and you get a response, you can't appeal a second time. So I had like no way of appealing it again because I had already failed. So I just had to post on forums until someone like looked at it and said that it was pretty much a goof on their end. Like, yeah, something flagged it for whatever reason that shouldn't have flagged it, and then someone didn't realize it shouldn't have been flagged, basically. July 20th, Shiny Treecko on Sapphire. July 24th, Shiny Treecko on Emerald. 0 uncatchables. Nice, Filippo. Nice. I mean, does mine count as a uncatchable? Because I basically turned it into a Treecko. Already did mess it up. You KO'd it. Well, I hope you don't do it again if you end up going for it again. I would not blame you for taking a little bit of a break after that one. After you miss it a second time, I can see taking a little bit of a break. Yeah, I may end up actually getting up and getting more water this stream, guys. Normally, like, I keep enough water with me that I'll make it, but like I said, I'm a little under the weather, so I've been drinking a lot more water the past couple days to keep hydrated. So if I end up going through this water bottle, I might have to get up and get some more. PoxPL, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Getting Switch and these games, Splatoon 2, Breath of the Wild, ARMS, Rocket League, and Pokken Tournament for Christmas. Awesome. That is awesome, Pokemaster. I have loved the crap out of Splatoon and Breath of the Wild. Those are the only two of those that I have. I have Pokken. Like, I have the Pokken demo, but I haven't used it because, like, basically the way the demo works is you're only able to play, like, 12 matches or something. Even against bots. And it's like, if I'm going to play it, I'm going to play it with people, and I just haven't remembered, oh yeah, we can play Pokken. Whenever I'm playing with someone, we end up playing Mario Kart or something. And Rocket League, though, I love the crap out of Rocket League, like, personally, just because I've played so much Rocket League on PC. I'm going to end up buying it again for the Switch. If I had an Xbox One or PlayStation 4, I would have bought it again for those as well. Concha, what's up, man? You were very about it when you saw the Shiny Treecko. Congratulations. Well, thank you, Concha. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And Tixelpip, just popping in to see. Glad to see my channel is back and got Treecko. Well, thank you, Tixelpip. Welcome to the stream. Glad you stopped by. Yeah, we got it back. We got the channel back. We got Treecko. Unfortunately, Treecko showed up on Twitch and it didn't show up on YouTube. Because I would have loved, like, we started this whole thing on YouTube, and of course it was the first stream that we had to move to a different site that we saw that we finally saw the Shiny Treecko show up. But we're back now. You can uninstall and reinstall to keep playing Pokken. Don't know if they fixed it, but that's fixing it. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe I will try it out then. It's you, Pikachu, Pikachu. Well, awesome, Pikachu, Pikachu. You're very happy, man. Ah. Alright, well, I was happy to see it too. For sure. Like, we finally caught it. It took 2.5 months. Who else watches Game Theory? I watch it. I'm subscribed to Game Theory and Film Theory. Isn't there an NPC that trades you a Haunter with an Everstone? I forget what game it's in, but yeah, that is a thing. At least I uploaded finding it. Yeah, that was the as soon as I had the channel back, I went to work, like, trimming down the streams that had Zigzagoon and Treecko in it to get it uploaded. And the only reason, Hypedick pointed it out in the comments, like, it would have been better to upload Zigzagoon first. But I didn't have the assets. Like, I had to make the thumbnail for Zigzagoon. Well, I already had at least, you know, a placeholder thumbnail for Treecko. I need to go back and kind of modify him, but just, I wanted to get him up there. Good night, guys. We'll see you later, Tixelpip. Thanks for stopping by the stream. And welcome back, Ash Greninja. Beta, stick to Twitch. Luck's better there. I mean, we got the luck on YouTube. We just basically we knew we were gonna find the Treecko soon, and I was changing up my methods each stream to finally catch it, and we finally found a good one, like right at the end of the last stream on YouTube. And we were gonna find that Treecko at about the same time if we had we had stayed on YouTube as well. Which is kind of what stinks. We had, like, so many people watching and so many people hyping up that stream. Like, we had, like, 60 people watching the last stream we did here concurrently, like, the whole time. And like everyone was super excited to see that Treecko. I'm glad that it finally shined. I just wish it had shined for more people. 8,200 runaways. Dang, Filippo. Hopefully you get it soon. Hopefully you get that Rayquaza soon. You're back. Well, welcome back, Darren. You started playing this. Awesome. It's Kanto, isn't it? This is Kanto, yes. What do you think, Pearl and Diamond? Oh, is that where that NPC is? I'm not sure. I feel like it would have been in one of the first games to kind of like emphasize that and like show it off. I got a shiny Treecko. I did, Ash Greninja. I did. If you remember, last stream we did on this channel here was day 35 of the Treecko hunt because we had seen Uncatchable Zigzagoon, so we knew we were close. However, the next day I woke up and the channel was gone. YouTube had removed it, so I had to move over to Twitch, and we found it on our first stream on Twitch. So the highlight of it is uploaded here on YouTube if you want to check it out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, so we did get the Treecko. Snow Point is in Sinnoh. Okay. Snow Point is in Sinnoh. Okay. Talking about the Haunter Everstone thing, you know, this is in Kanto. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought was it was in Kanto, because it would have been like something they used in Gen 1 to kind of emphasize you can evolve Pokemon through trading, but haha, look, you can also make Pokemon not trade. You wish you could see it? Well, like I said, Ash Greninja, it is on the channel. If you want to go and watch that video, you can. But yeah, just everyone who is in the chat, just remember, the chat is PG, so any kind of like profanity or inappropriate language will be removed by the mods. The best gamer? Why Japanese? Because I own the Japanese cartridge. If I still had my... Give me a second, I have to adjust my chair to kind of center myself a bit more in the camera, but I'm still off to the side by a lot. Yeah, so the only reason I chose the Japanese cartridge is because I lost my English cartridge of Fire Red. If I had the English version, we would definitely be playing the English version right now. But this is the only physical cartridge I own, and I try to play all of these games on physical cartridges so I can move the Pokemon up to the newer games later on. Japanese because it's the only copy he has. Exactly, Pokemaster. Your favorite anime is Pokemon? Nice, Marcus. Nice. I haven't actually seen the Pokemon anime. Like, I remember watching a little bit of it as a kid, but I haven't gotten back into it. I want to, for sure. It's just, it's kind of a daunting task to pick up a big show like that. You chose Charmander, and after 126 times, you got Shiny Charmander. Awesome, Darren. That's really cool. That's super lucky. Wait, Pokemon is an anime? Yeah, it is. You're watching the new episode of South Park, then look down and, well, a dead shiny pooch. Dang right, that stinks. That really does stink. Hopefully you can get it back, and hopefully we may be able to avenge it and get a shiny pooch here on stream at some point. Even if it ends up being in a newer game. Either way, we will get a shiny pooch again at some point. You went from the least popular kid in school to the most popular kid in the grade, how, or rap. Just like, super good at rap, school everyone, and like gain everyone's respect. Solid. Actually, that's good. You can get a Japanese Ditto from Masuda Method. Yeah, if I want to trade up that Japanese Ditto to I don't know if trading it up keeps that in there, because Masuda Method isn't a thing in Gen 3, but it is a thing in later gens, so maybe, I don't know if it actually ends up working in the later gens, trading up the Ditto from this game. But yeah, that's why I actually set my copy of Moon to Japanese, so I could get a Masuda Method Ditto for my copy of Sun. So that's how I do my breeding. Is I played like I basically speed ran through all of Moon up until Mount Hokulani in Japanese, just so I could get that Ditto. Made a 94 on a test you studied for 3 minutes. Nice. That just means you already knew the material really well, but that is awesome height. Congratulations. Usually joke about anime because all the people in CSGO have an anime picture or hacking. What happened? What happened to my account? You checked on Twitch. Good job, Treecko. Well, says, thank you. Yeah, what happened is I just woke up and the channel was gone. YouTube removed it because they thought it was spam. And I just had to, like, I just had to reach out on a bunch of forums until I was able to get in contact with someone at YouTube. And they looked into it and they were like, yep, sorry, we goofed up. We fixed it. Here's your channel again. Unfortunately, it took a week and it didn't take, you know, like 20 minutes. Yeah, so it did take a bit longer than I would have liked, but we're back. Japanese Ditto forever in a daycare center. Travels around the world, joins a new trainer just to be locked in the ranch for locked up at the ranch with random Pokemon for hours on end, for days and weeks on end. You're playing a Pokemon Crystal emulator in Classic and got a random shiny Electrode. Awesome, Ryan. I hope you caught it. I hope it didn't self-destruct on you. You're studying a program. Procrastinate until the last date and then study the wrong thing on the way to school. Usually gets you 100. Oh, that brings back too many memories of trying to cram for some classes. Like, I had always... There were some classes. There have been some classes where, like, I listened in class, but I just kind of, like... Super easy class. I don't need to really pay attention. Which is a mistake. Because then I end up, like, trying to cram and study for the test. And I, like, start following along the syllabus on what's going to be on this test. And then the whole class is, like, shifted because of, like, you know, we had to take a day off or something. And the whole class is shifted by a lesson. So, yeah, I end up studying all the wrong stuff. Is this a ROM or the cartridge? It is the cartridge, Dark Moon. We were playing... That's why it's in Japanese as well. Is just because, it's the only physical cartridge I own of the Kanto remakes. Yeah, and I am playing on a GameCube as Pokemaster. Said I have the attachment for the GameCube called the Game Boy Player. So I'm able to put Game Boy and Game Boy Advance cartridges into the GameCube and capture the video output that's meant for the TV. Am I gonna play Emerald on YouTube? I am, says. I am. That is the next thing on my agenda to do. I want to make a better thumbnail for the encounters, for like the success videos, at some point, and hopefully that'll happen soon as well. But yeah, priority number 1 right now is when I'm not streaming at some point, either tonight or sometime by like Saturday, I will have recorded the Let's Play and I'll spend Saturday editing it, and then I will upload it so we can continue on our Emerald hunts as well. Hopefully those don't take as long anymore now that we have that shiny frame. Are the Hoenn starters shiny locked if you don't change the battery? They are not, Tammy. They are catchable. It's just if you don't charge the battery or change the battery out, Ruby and Sapphire will have the same issue that Emerald has, which is what I had to deal with for my hunts. Where about every 50 encounters or so, it is recommended that you completely reset your save. Don't just like soft reset again, but like after encounter number 50, after soft reset 50, you would just start a new game entirely, go through the whole process of, you know, naming yourself, choosing a character, and starting the game, and getting up to Birch's bag, then save and continue with the soft resets for another 50, and then do it again. Because when the battery's dead in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald all the time, even though like my battery is good, I still have the issue. The RNG gets messed up where it's not random anymore, and it's just repeating the same randomness over and over again. So basically you get locked with the same seed. And it means that, like, there's a potential that you can't catch a shiny early enough for soft resetting to be effective. Gotta get one of those. You got another question. Where is the best place to get legit cartridges? Generally, if you have, like, a store around you that sells retro games, those are probably going to be the best places, especially if they have good reviews. For me, though, the place that I've gotten my 3 cartridges, this Japanese Leafgreen, my yellow, and my platinum was at just a convention. It was at a convention. They had a dealer room, and a couple of the booths were selling like just old video games. And a couple of them were selling like the Japanese video games, like the Leafgreen I got, but a lot of them just had like, you know, a giant display case full of like, you know, Gen 1 Pokemon games and stuff. So that's generally the best places to find older cartridges, like things that, like Pokemaster says GameStop. Like GameStop wouldn't be carrying any copies of Gen 3 anymore. So you're gonna have to find a place that's like specializes in those older video games. Or you can get a Japanese Mudkip and a normal Ditto. That works too. That would work as well. The only reason that everyone always says Japanese Ditto for Masuda method is just because that way you can breed with literally any Pokemon that you didn't get from a Japanese game, and it'll work. He meant English Ditto. Well, yeah. I mean, for a lot of people, especially, like the majority of people in these streams are in North America and stuff. So that is like the normal Ditto. Glad I'm back. I'm glad to be back, T-Tune. T-Tune, welcome to the stream. Your team in the emulator, Meganium, Ampharos, Seeking, Pidgeot, and Shiny Electrode. Nice, Ryan. I'm glad to see you caught that Shiny. That would have really stunk if you didn't. Just got your Wi-Fi back yesterday because of Irma, and see I finally got the Treecko. Well, welcome to the stream, Majestic Ethan. Glad to see you're back, and I'm glad to see you're okay from Irma. Yeah, because, I don't know, you may have missed it if you haven't had internet to check. The channel was actually gone for a few days, like for the past week. This is the first stream of me being back on YouTube finally. Because right after my last stream last Monday, the next day, Tuesday morning, I woke up to see that my channel was actually gone. But thankfully, I was able to get it back. We got it back, like I said, last night. And so this is the first stream that I've been able to do since then. You missed it, and you're sad. A lot of people did, unfortunately, as well. But Majestic Ethan, yeah. Yeah, so if you missed it, you can go back and check on the channel. There should be a video uploaded of the Treecko encounter. And it's just like a couple of encounters before it and the Treecko encounter. But you just got your Wi-Fi back. Yeah, so I understand you haven't missed it. It stinks, but I'm glad you're okay. Jose is protecting you from Maria. You live in the Northeast. Yeah, you mentioned Jose earlier, like a couple days ago. I was like, I thought Jose was gone. I didn't realize that it actually, like, Jose kept going and went up north. But yeah, the way that Jose's looking, it looks like it may pull Maria away from the U.S., which would be a good thing. Because Maria was looking scarily similar to Irma. So hopefully all that works out and Maria ends up just going up and into the ocean, not hurting anyone. They said you had a bad experience with eBay or you bought Emerald, and when you went to trade your Zigzagoon to Platinum, it messed up your save. Oh man, that really stinks. To see him at 875, let me shout you out to your pals. Well, thank you, Dark Moon. I appreciate that. We got a Discord chat, and we usually help YouTubers. We're also active, so don't worry. It was legit awesome, Dark Moon. Yeah, unfortunately, we did lose some people because of the whole channel being gone. Like, the only button available to interact with the channel was an unsubscribe button, so we lost about 50 people, but it's still a good number. So you know, it's really hard to find old Pokemon games here in Sweden, but you got a Pokemon Gold and OPS on emulator. Nice. Nice, yeah. Yeah, emulator is a great way to, like, play them if you can get, like, legit ROMs as well. Just because sometimes the ROM can be kind of sketchy, more or less the website you download it from. But yeah, ROMs are a good way, especially if you've, like, lost your cartridges or lost your consoles or this, like, don't work anymore, the batteries or the screens are shot in them. It's a good way to be able to, like, relive it. TM30 Shadow Ball, ooh, another shiny hunt. What is up, Shadow Ball? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, we're back. We're hunting Charmander again. Now we're pretty much focusing on Charmander until we get far enough in our Shiny Badge quest on Emerald to need to hunt something else. You've been playing the emulator along with 2 other people. Awesome. Yo, saw the stream. How we looking here? Shuckle, what is up? Welcome to the stream. We're looking pretty good. We've just been hunting for Charmander the past couple days. Most of those days have been on Twitch. But we're back on YouTube. The channel is finally back. It was banned for a week, but we're back and we're hunting again. We got Treecko. We got Treecko a couple days ago, so we're still super hyped from that. Finally actually got a shiny on the stream. After like 2.5 months of hunting unsuccessfully, we finally actually have a shiny. It's no longer Shinyless Enigma. We looking lit. This is true Pokemaster. You mean a brick Game Boy? Ah, okay. Observe the Ian in his natural habitat. See how he drinks his water. Slowly takes a sip of Arnold Palmer. Regrets it because it just dehydrates me more because of the sugar in it. Takes another drink of water. Wants to get like the flavor of the Arnold Palmer back, and it just becomes a vicious cycle. Lightning, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Wishing me happy hunting. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully we can get this Charmander soon. Hopefully I don't go into autopilot mode too much, and we don't soft reset over it. Because Treecko, like I've said, we had a safety net. If I did soft reset over it, there was at least a safety net there because of the RNG. Charmander, there's not. If we miss it, we miss it. Ryan Palmer, and you'll always have the shiny on your Chromebook. Nice. You like goldfish crackers? Goldfish are delicious. I have like a giant carton of them in the pantry right now. Snorlax is weak against back to the Rusty references. John the Pikachu, what? You got the Treecko? I did. We actually got it last Thursday. It's been a week now. Unfortunately, though, that happened on Twitch and not on YouTube because of some issues, and my channel wasn't available. It was suspended for the past week, but that's all fixed. Everything is back fine and dandy now. So yeah, we're back and we're able to keep hunting this Charmander. Finding a shiny in the Safari Zone is more nerve-wracking. Ask your girlfriend what she wants for dinner. Oh man, the fact that I am terrified of any shiny that can just decide on its own to remove itself from the battle. Wrist strap, the god. Be careful with that soft reset. Over the shiny. You lost the shiny Squirtle last week. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that would be... That's rough. That's rough. Like I said, I'm super nervous, and it's more of like... Mentally, like the same way that once you like know what your commute to work is like, or your commute to school, you just kind of forget that it happens. Like, you can't remember it all after you've done it, even though you arrived there just fine. So like, I'm still checking, but in my mind I keep like second guessing myself about, did I actually check it? So yeah, that's kind of what it is now. I have been checking it every time. It's just like mentally I start like second guessing and thinking, did I actually check it? Yeah, that would stink. That would stink to lose the shiny Squirtle, to lose that shiny Squirtle, and also watermelon Arizona. I haven't had most of the flavors. In terms of the Arizona stuff I've had, it's mainly been Arnold Palmer and Peace Tea, because I definitely like the sweet like flavorings more than the tea flavor. I'm not really a tea person aside from that. Evan the Swaggiest, good job on the Treecko and the unfortunate Zigzagoon. Well, thank you, Evan. I appreciate it. Fortunately, Zigzagoon was not unfortunate, though. It's what actually pushed us to be able to get that Treecko. Just because the way the RNG works, it was a big sign that we were on our way to get it. But yeah, it still stinks that Zigzagoon was what showed up first. You were lucky to get your Execute and Leafgreen totally unprepared. Yeah, like that's where like it's exciting to find shinies that you don't expect. But it's terrifying if you find them too early in the game, because you know, either before you have all the equipment to catch it, or before you have false swipe on a Pokemon to make sure you don't faint it. It's kind of nerve-wracking when you run into one. It's like, I could legitimately mess this up right now. This is as likely to mess up as, you know, any other Pokemon right now, which is always scary. Shiny Missing No, a Shiny Missing No has appeared. Welcome to the stream, Shiny Missing No. It's so weird actually seeing something in the previous capture spot. Yeah, it has been, yeah, that spot's been empty since like stream 3 when we added it. Finally actually have something to put there. Thank Bidoof switched back to YouTube. Yeah, I know, I'm so glad that I was able to. Like, I've wanted to switch back since the day I went over to Twitch, but unfortunately, like, I didn't really have a choice until today. We'll throw a ball. There's no meat. Try to catch missing, though, obviously. Throw a rock. Why did you throw a rock? Shiny Zigzagoon is better than a shiny Bidoof. Maybe. Maybe. Shiny Zigzagoon, at least, like I said, yeah, showed us the way to our shiny Treecko. So I gotta give it points there, but Bidoof's still Bidoof. Your Pushiena. Ah, man. You failed a level 100 Nidoking 3 times, so rip to you. Yep. Rip, John. I hope you're able to get it the 4th time. I have 0% dislikes meeting 100% people viewing. Enjoy. That is awesome. I am glad that everyone's liking it. That is always a good thing. Zigzagoon is your slave. It definitely is one of those HM Pokemon for sure. The same thing with Bidoof in Gen 4 for me at least. Bidoof / Bibarel once it evolved just kind of became that Pokemon. A bit newbie, but who here plays Pokemon Go? Hold the wand. Welcome to the stream first off, but personally, I haven't played Pokemon Go since like the first month it came out. There was just too many bugs. Like when they removed the tracker, it was the final straw. Oh no, I nicknamed. I didn't mean to nickname. Yeah, when they removed the tracker, that was kind of the final straw. I'd put up with, you know, the battery drain, the bad server connections, all that stuff. I'd put up with it, you know. But as soon as I removed the tracker and like didn't tell anyone, it was like, okay, maybe I'm just gonna take a break from this game for a while. Stream pause on anyone else. Are we good? Are we good now, guys? Let me know if we're back. You have some awful heartburn right now. I'm sorry to hear that, Chrissy. I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. It's good. All right. Yeah, I refreshed my page and it suddenly worked again. I don't know why. Like I refreshed YouTube. It wasn't even me like refreshing my stream. It was just like the YouTube page. The stream just died. Well, I hope it's back. It shouldn't. Yay, we're back. All right. Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed a little dip in like my bitrate, but it came back. Like it came back up, but the stream just, I guess, hiccups because of that. But it looks like we're good now. Almost a soft reset there. Like I had my hands perfect, like positioned over the buttons to do a soft reset. Now I was saying something about Pokemon Go. Yeah, so I was saying that I haven't played it since the first month it was out personally. Like as soon as they removed the tracking, that was like the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I had put up with the server issues, the battery drain, all that stuff I had like put up with and was like, whatever. I'm not buying anything in the game, so I'm not really too concerned about Niantic's practices with the game. But yeah, as soon as they removed the tracker, I deleted it, and I kind of told myself I will go back to it when they officially release Hoenn Pokemon. I will give it one more shot when they release Hoenn Pokemon, and if they haven't fixed it enough to keep me interested in the game at that point, then I'm probably just going to uninstall it and keep it uninstalled. You play it? Well, that's awesome, Pokemaster. Dan, an hour and 15 minutes, or an hour and 15 minutes here in the UK until you can play Pokemon Gold on 3DS. Nice, Dan. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Mainly for the Celebi, to be honest. Because I wanna add that to my Pokedex. I haven't been able to. Amateur ASU Wolf Sun Goddess raiding Chris Khalifa raid. Chris Khalifa, what is up? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. So if you already got a Treecko, does that mean, do you have the Pokemon God, the best, the strongest Pokemon ever, Midkif? I don't have a Mudkip, actually. I was actually asked about that on the Treecko video, if I was going to do a Mudkip, or a Torchic, actually. Amateur ASU Wolf Sun Goddess, thank you for the sub. We've been rated. We have, Chrissy. We have. You like my hair? Thank you. Thank you. This actually hasn't been cut in several months and really needs to be. It's funny. I looked back at my very first stream archive, and you can tell how much my hair has grown since then. But yeah, so like to answer the question of have I gotten Mudkip, I haven't gotten Mudkip shiny yet, and people are asking if I would next. Or just another Hoenn starter in general. And the answer to that's probably not next, but it'll definitely happen. I either have to be able to stream Oras to do it, or I have to be able to... Or I have to have completed Emerald and moved the Pokemon off the save so that I can reset the save and hunt for them again. I am being raided! I am Sheep and Goats. I am. Welcome to everyone from the raid. The UK is ahead of us, I believe. Just at least time-wise. They got the Sunburnt Pikachu shiny. Yeah, I do have a shiny Pikachu. I don't have one in any of these games or on stream. I have the entire Pichu through Raichu line. You meant to say Mudkip. Well, I understood. I understood. When you found the shiny Kangaskhan on Winter Trade, you gave it its Mega Stone, so your first shiny Mega, and it's level 100. Awesome, John. That's super cool. You still play Pogo, sort of. You get sick of waiting for new gens. You're like, you like to have every Pokemon game to date. What are you doing? Oh, you have every Pokemon game to date. Why are you waiting for them in a... Hey, I mean, you can like Pokemon. There's nothing wrong with being a big fan of Pokemon. I pitch Girl Scream Japanese. We are playing in the Japanese version. You're Japanese? Really? That's cool. That is cool. What do I do with my shinies? Most of them, my copy of Sun, are sitting in my PC and need to be put in Pokebank. Right now, and what I'm doing with the Treecko is I'm going to be doing a Shiny Badge quest in Emerald with it, and that'll be like a series I do on the channel. And now that we actually have the Treecko, I can start moving forward with that. You're more hyped to redeem your Celebi on Sun first. Yeah, like that's... Like, when they announced that we were getting a Celebi with it, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely be buying Gold or Silver at this point. You eat your shinies? No! Why would you do that to such beautiful creatures? Will I ever give away my shinies? If I end up catching, like, duplicates of something, like if I'm going for something and on stream specifically, like if I catch it off stream, that's probably more of a personal shiny. But if like I catch something on stream, like let's say as an example, I decide I want to hunt for Marini. Let's say like hypothetically in the future in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or the Sun and Moon, I'm able to stream a Marini hunt and I catch like 4 Corsolas. I'll at least give 1 or 2 of those Corsolas away. Poor Vanillix, the one Pokemon that is like reasonable to eat. You eat your shiny water and dark type lobster. Ah, I mean lobster, I guess, but still, why would you do it to the shiny? Do they like taste better for some reason? Like, I don't know why you would. Such a rare and beautiful thing. Actually saw a video of someone shiny hunting Marini and he got 5 Corsolas. I know some people have done it. Like the odds of a Marini showing up are about 20%, which means it's about 1 in 5. So it wouldn't be too unexpected to catch like 4 shiny Corsolas before a shiny Marini. They do taste better. Ah. You eat Torchics for breakfast? Why? Why would you do that to the poor burbs? Does Torchic evolve? Well, yeah. Just subbed. Also, to add to the conversation, you had 3 shinies in your Ruby version, and like the 10-year-old I was, you released them into the wild, not realizing you can trade them forward. Oh, that stinks, Clorox. That stinks. since you're in the Japanese game, can you tell me what this means? Tell you what means. Also, best idea to drink you will increase your shiny odds. Aw, no. That's a bad idea. Charon, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. You're playing Mario Maker while watching? Awesome, John. Awesome. I've actually never played Mario Maker. You accidentally exited out. Exited out of what? Your shiny Pikabek will be named Burb. Good name. Good name for the shiny Burb. Well, I mean, that just says Konnichiwa, right? You're playing Zelda Wind Waker while watching. Awesome. Yo, you're here. You're liking this, gonna sub. Awesome, Ghetto Beto. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You exit out of the stream accidentally. Ah. Well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad it did not take long to get back. You say Mudkip is awesome. You will guarantee a shiny. Really? I mean, Mudkip is pretty awesome for sure. That means hello. Yeah, it does mean hello. It's also pronounced Konnichiwa. Why would you do that? Yeah, no, that would be a terrible, terrible idea to do. I wish you said Mudkip is awesome before you SOS chained a 481 Smeargle. And the English for Konnichiwa is hi, yeah. More of like a middle of the day kind of hello, you know. Because like Ohio is good morning and Konbanwa is more of a good evening, but I've never used that even when talking to someone later in the afternoon, so I'm assuming it's more of like an at night thing, I guess. I don't know, I've never like had to use it. Even when talking to like native Japanese people. 481 chain, it took ages. Yeah, I mean those can take a while. But these hunts here have definitely given me perspective on my like complaining about a chain that like goes past the 255 mark. You ate your Mudkip and you're proud. Oh, we're getting the charcoal Charizard. We're going for it, Sophie. You're getting a sub for you. Hopefully, by doing this, my odds increase. Hopefully, they do. Hopefully, we can get some shiny hype up in here today. It would be super awesome. Well, welcome back, Grungy. You got a Treecko, a Totodile, and a Zoroark on Wonder Trade. Awesome, John. That's super cool. Remember, you traded a Metapod that was in a Master Ball holding a Master Ball. You got traded. Ah. Someone either like gendered a bunch of Master Balls or just like moved them all to one game as a joke. Missing a quick question for you. What does the move Endeavor do? I'm not a better player. I actually don't know, admittedly. I remember I've used the move before, but I don't remember what it exactly does. Like I said, I generally like kind of just rush through the games in an attempt to catch them all later on. I'm more of a collector than anything. Hey, happy to see I'm back. Congrats on the Treecko. Well, thank you, where Geno. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Welcome back to the stream, and yeah, I'm glad to be back for sure. This past week has been rough for sure with having to try to get YouTube to give me my channel back. Thankfully they did. Thankfully it was just a goof and there wasn't anything I actually did wrong. Move Endeavor makes your opponent's HP match yours. Oh, okay. Help you out. Never use yours. Now you have two of them. It helped you out. What helped you out? Oh, the Master Balls did. Yeah, I can see that. Nathan Games, thank you for the sub. Wow, just pure luck you came in and see that you're the 900 sub. Well, Apple Juice Pouch, thank you for the sub, by the way. And we're back up to 900. That is awesome, guys. That's actually incredible that we got back up to 900. Because we were at like 925 before the issues with the channel, and we lost about 50 over the past week not being here. But I'm glad to see that we're gaining that back fast. Welcome to all the new people and returning people. All this talk of eating Pokemon reminded you that you haven't actually eaten anything today. Indy, you need to eat something, man. You need to eat something. How are you gonna spend more time playing your Switch if you just like pass out from hunger? You'll eat all the Mudkips. No, at least leave me some shiny ones. Mudkips want respect. Apple Juice Pouch, hope the hunt goes well. You got a lot of patience with this. Thank you, Apple Juice Pouch. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of patience to do this, and I've had to build it up over the course of a lot of more successful shiny hunts like SOS Shining and Sun and Moon. You know, I eventually kind of built up the patience, like, I'm ready to go for full odds hunting, and yeah, started about 2 months ago. Hey, almost actually 3 months ago. Like, I started June 26th, and it's now September 21st. So yeah, it's been almost 3 months at this point that I've been shiny hunting. And we found one! We have found one. It took you 18,000 plus for that Charmander. Yeah, hopefully I can get a little bit more lucky than that, Filippo. If I got the shiny Charmander and I traded it to later games where you can Mega Evolve Charizard, which would I evolve it to, X or Y? I'm not sure, actually. I've said this before. I know people have told me. I don't remember. I think I remember which version each of those is. I don't even know what they look like shiny. If you can't eat them, you'll fart them and kill them. Why would you do that? 901 subs, nice. Well, yeah, it's awesome to see a lot of people coming back and a lot of new people joining as well. Well, Hyptic, by the way, also welcome back to the stream. Hashtag save the Mudkips. Agreed. Raid the stream. But you're already here. You stopped by your room to take a shower because it was hot outside and you sweated a lot, then completely forgot. Just like, oh, I'm gonna go take a shower before food and just forget. Yeah, that is something I could see you doing, and honestly something I could see myself doing too. How many encounters did it take to get the shiny Treecko? Nyane, it took me 9,300 encounters to get that Treecko, and welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, it took us 9,300 encounters exactly to get the Treecko, but we knew we were close to getting it at encounter 8,778 because that's when we saw a shiny Zigzagoon, which in Emerald is actually a good thing because, like I said, it meant that we knew we were close to that Treecko. Your mom says your farts smell like something is dead. Oh, that's pretty stinky then. Yeah, like Filippo said, 9,300 encounters. Has anyone seen that tweet from Arby's about Kobayashi's Dragon Maid? I saw it, aren't you the one that posted that on the Discord? I did see it. Yeah, you never left, I know, and you came over to Twitch as well, which I greatly appreciate. It was awesome seeing a lot of you guys over on Twitch. Does anybody know a Pokemon avatar artist? I do not. Swamperts are OP. Swamperts are pretty solid. The only issue I ever had with the Mudkip line was it not being leveled enough to take on May's Treecko, or May's Grovyle. But a Sceptile can kill a Swampert so easily. Exactly. That's why I generally choose Treecko, just to avoid that type disadvantage to the rival. Alolan Ninetales is OP, really? I did not know that. You were so shocked when you found out it was real. I honestly thought it was Photoshop when I looked at it. I didn't look into it actually being an Arby's tweet. Switch game cartridge doesn't actually taste too bad. I mean, yeah, I tasted one, and I think it's kind of the same thing as I remember in my biology class, they had like those little strips that tasted really bitter, and like, depending on your genetics, you either like were repulsed by it, or you didn't taste it at all, and I couldn't taste it at all. So I'm assuming that may be one of those other chemicals in there, and it's just like, I don't taste that bitterness. Like, it's going to sound weird if I compare it to this, but it's still going to be a comparison. But it's like, it tasted faintly like earwax, but like, honestly, earwax was worse. But the taste lingered a lot longer, for sure. Like, I regretted it for a lot longer than any other kind of taste. Like, they don't taste good, but they don't... Like, I never had the reaction that you saw people having, like, as soon as that was announced as a thing. With your shiny Charmander, will evolve into a shiny Charmeleon and then a shiny Charizard. It will, Darren. It will. As soon as a Pokemon is shiny, it will always be shiny. Sceptile is better than Swampert against each other, but Swampert is better for use against all other Pokemon out there except grass types. Yeah. Yeah, but like specifically, I always end up having issues with, you know, my rival's grass type. So for me, it was just more worth it to do that and kind of just have to build up a better team around it for the rest of the game. Can't say you know what earwax tastes like. Yeah, that's why I said, like, it might be weird to use that as a comparison, but that was like the first thing I thought of when I tasted one was like, oh, that earwax. It's still gross, but not the repulsive, like, reel back in like, disgust kind of way. Want to know something annoying? Players that hack OP Pokemon like Sturdy, Shedinja. I mean, if it's a legitimate Pokemon, it's a little bit less annoying. But at the same time, yeah, it's still kind of a thing where I'd rather, like, actually... Like, part of the idea of having a good Pokemon is having put in the time to get that good Pokemon. You want shiny Banette? I want all the shinies, personally. Let me know how the stream's doing quality-wise, guys. The bitrate was bouncing a little bit there on my end. Hopefully it doesn't mess up too much for you guys. Or Wonder Guard Pikachu with an air balloon. You snatched your friends a weave today. Why'd you do that? Bayonets are cool, and they have a Mega Evolution. Nice, nice. You meant that they hacked them in? Yeah, no, like... That's where when I say legit, I mean in the sense that, like, it's possible and it's a legal Pokemon. Like, it's possible to actually have gotten that Pokemon if you took the time to do so. Obviously, they're, like, not really legit if they've been hacked in. In Gen 3, Bayonet is not good because Ghost attacks are physical. Yeah, they definitely... Yeah, Ghost and Dark, I believe, definitely had issues with that typing. Bruno, Fresher, and Gen... you just said that, yeah. Well, welcome to the stream, by the way, Bruno. Ah, she told your crush you liked them. Yeah, that's always the worst betrayal of a friend. Well, Rodrigo Lopez, welcome to the stream. And welcome. You're from Brazil. Awesome. It's always cool seeing people from around the world tuning in and joining. And Charmander is the best. The Charmander is pretty awesome. I definitely like Squirtle better, but the problem is I like Squirtle so much, I've never done a playthrough of Kanto with anything but it as my starter, so I'm specifically choosing Charmander to change things up. What should you catch for Tate and Lisa? Current team is Ninjask, Blaziken, Wailord, and Breloom. Maybe Absol, yeah. I don't know. If it's legit, because you can get a Mimic, Shedinja, it's not too bad. Yeah, like, if the Pokemon's, like, actually a legitimate Pokemon that you could, like, get in the game by some means legally, it's a little bit different. But the thing is, like, most of the Pokemon that wouldn't pass those inspections, like, you can't play with anyways. Like, the games know how to not let those in now. You're from Brazil too, Shadow Ball? Awesome! Rex Santos, what is up? Welcome to the stream. That's true, Indy, yeah. If you're gonna go against their secondary typings. Yeah, as if the stream's like getting choppy, I apologize. I'm just waiting for it to die here in a second. Like it's really bouncing. But it looks like it is good now. Lag, yeah, like I said, there was a little bit of lag. I was concerned the stream was going to go completely offline. But it seems to be good now. It seems to be back. Scream? Oh no. Yeah, no, it was a little bit bad, but it should be back. Back to normal now. You bought a Pokemon manga. Really? Awesome, Shadow Ball. That's cool. That's another thing I'd like to kind of get into. I know, I haven't gotten any of that. Kind of the same reason I've gotten into Pokemon. It's just like, it's so long compared to a lot of other things. But yeah, with the manga, I remember there was not even a year ago at this point, my girlfriend and I were going to see a movie, but like the movie didn't start for another like 45 minutes. So we just went and hung out in the bookstore, like next door to the movie theater, and we're in the manga section, and there was a bunch of like Pokemon manga, but it was all out of order. And we spent like 15 minutes just sitting there organizing it all into chronological order. Sleepy Snorlax, what is up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Charmander, do you think, is why the best Pokemon out there are too strong? It's a fire type. It's a fire type Pokemon that will eventually learn to fly when it evolves into Charizard. To be honest, if Snorlax had buns... Rodrigo Lopez, can I what? Can I UL? What is UL? Upload a save with Treecko Shiny? I actually can't, Rodrigo, because I'm not playing on an emulator. I'm playing on an actual cartridge. Yeah, so like the save for Treecko is right here, so I can't upload it, unfortunately. I'm back. I am back, Natsu. We managed to get the channel back, so we're able to stream again as normal. Fear your cringe. You put Anaconda on your superior's name. Nice. Gleam Raichu, what is up? New and updated. Did you just update your avatar? Awesome. It looks cool. You saw your account was deleted. It was. I woke up last Tuesday. Like right after all that Zigzagoon hype, I woke up to an email from YouTube saying my channel was banned. So yeah, that was an unfortunate thing, and it took like a week to get it back, but we got it back. I'd been streaming on Twitch for the past like week or so, and that's where we found the Treecko. You missed the shiny. Yeah, I know. That's what really stinks. Is even the channel was gone, but if the channel had like gone away 2 days later, if it had gone away after we got the Treecko, we would at least had a hype moment on the stream. But unfortunately, no, the channel got removed right before that. I got the Treecko. I did Silver Fox. I did, and if you were interested in seeing it and you haven't yet, there is a video on the channel of the encounter. Why was my channel banned? It got flagged for spam. Basically, YouTube was automatically checking the channel with like a bot scanning it, and it saw all of the streams and was like, "Oh, that's spam," and removed it. And then YouTube was like, "No, it's spam." When I asked him about it, and I just kept digging until I actually got in contact with a dev at YouTube and was talking to him, and he looked into it and he was like, "Ooh, we goofed," and it got fixed. It got fixed last night finally. So sorry, it's all good. It's all good though now, Neon. We got the channel back. That's all that matters. Is we're back now. I'm amazing. Thank you, Rodrigo. I appreciate it, but I think you guys are really the amazing ones for sticking with a dude who couldn't even find a shiny for 2 months. You saw him get the shiny. You did. You were there, Snorlax. We were like 5 viewers when I have it. I think we were actually around 12 that day. Yeah, that one day specifically, we had like 12 people watching. But the rest of the days, yeah, we were at about 5 or 6 people most of the streams. But now we're back. We're back, and we're back up to pretty normal numbers. A few people probably aren't quite aware the streams are back, but yeah, we're getting back up there. We have 19 people here now, which is fun. It was like copyright or something. It was like spam because someone was just, all they did was upload the same video over and over again, hoping to get a bunch of views from the different versions of, like, the different copies of the video. Like, that's spam, and YouTube doesn't want that, so they'd remove it. But the Treecko streams kind of seemed like that to YouTube, I guess, even though, like, they're live streams. You're playing on an emulator for Android. Awesome. I played Fire Red a few years ago on my iPhone. But yeah, I haven't played on any emulators recently. See you later. See you later, Amaterasu. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope to see you again soon. Krabby wants cookies. I want cookies as well. Krabby is the most boring Pokemon. They just put a Y after Crab and respelled it Krabby. It's super boring. I mean, I kind of like it. Like, I don't mind it. I'm almost at 1,000 subs. I know. We actually got super close before it got banned. We were like 925 last week. And like things like Social Blade were predicting like 2 or 3 days to it, which was super hype. But yeah, we're almost at 1,000 subs, which is super cool. I'm so glad that a lot of people stuck around even through the issues with the channel. It's actually really hard to get an emulator for iPhone since iOS 7. Luckily, you found out how. Yeah, I did it on iOS 7 as well, I believe. Either that or I installed it on iOS 6 and it carried over to 7. I think that's what happened. Yeah. Thinking timeline-wise, I remember downloading GBA for iOS while it was still like 6.4 or something, and then when 7 came out, I just had to like re-break the certificate for it. Is it still where you just like download the file and then change your time back to like 2 years ago or something? You've been here since 100 subs and used an alternate account to get that last sub. And it grew fast. I know, like, yeah, it's insane how fast this channel's grown. Like, I don't even, like, people have asked, like, you know, what did you do to, like, actually get views on stuff? And my answer is, honestly, I don't know. Like, I really don't know what happened. It just kind of all worked out. Just weren't really talking back then. That's all good. That's all good. There are plenty of people here who probably aren't talking too much. It's all good, you know, people just want to watch sometimes, have something in the background. Sometimes people say it works, but it never did Now If You Want. Now If You Want, it's a lot more complicated. Yeah, Apple's definitely gotten smart about that. But yeah, it was basically like before it was like, eventually people could figure out what like that security certificate was, or like what the old certificates were. And if you push the clock back far enough, your phone thought that was still a good certificate. Your team in Emerald is Sceptile, Ninetales, Walrein, Gardevoir, Aggron, and Flygon. Nice, Rodrigo. And you're still here, Ryan? Well, I'm glad to see it. I'm glad you're still here. I mean, you forgot, have to see the new Boruto episode. Yes, I haven't watched Boruto. Like, I think I actually ended up talking about this on Twitch, where I still don't watch Naruto because it's so long, and I would end up having to watch Shippuden and Boruto and every other spinoff. You're going. Be right back. Hope Gary's Squirtle is shiny. I don't think Gary's can be, but see you in a bit, Snorlax. Yeah, I think our rival's shiny, or our rival's starter and all his Pokemon are shiny locked. These are basically predetermined, like they always have the same stats. But this is a live stream, we can watch Boruto anytime. I mean, we'll still be going, assuming Boruto's only like a 20-minute thing, we'll still be going. It's because technically emulators are legal, but ROMs aren't, because some say they can be used to pirate games. Yeah, and that's where like every emulator and ROM website are like, only download them if you own the game already. Yeah, and emulators aren't illegal because they don't have any copyrighted software in them. Yeah, and technically, like, an emulator may not necessarily be used for a ROM, or for, like, some illegally downloaded ROM. Like, you could, if you have the hardware, you can pull the ROM off of, like, my Emerald, you can pull the ROM off my Emerald cartridge if you have the right equipment. You're doing homework, so can't talk much more, but you'll stay on this tab, alright. But a few questions, do I have a 3DS? Am I doing the events? What Ash Pikachu do I want? Well, I do have a 3DS. It is right here. Shaking it didn't turn it off, but yeah, like it's old. The pen just kind of falls out. The battery's dying. But yeah, it's my 3DS. I think I mentioned this, but like, if you look, you can see how beat up all of that finish is, where it's just black now. That's just from how much I use it. And yeah, I have been doing the events. I still need to hurry and collect those collect all of the Mega Stones, the Mega Stone events. And I am doing the Pikachu thing, but I am going to be collecting all the Pikachus because I'm just going to be resetting my copy of Moon every time the new time period goes over, so I can get each region's Pikachu. In your opinion, Gen 1 did some really boring Pokemon. Grabby, Amok, Ekans, Arbok, Spearow, etc. Fair enough, Best Gamer. It's a thing. Guess you have to watch this now that Treecko was caught. Guess so, Ace Trainer. I guess so. Yeah, it was going to happen eventually. That was kind of the point, was to eventually get the Treecko. And we finally did. Unfortunately, it happened on Twitch instead of on YouTube, just because of weird things that happened this past week. Nicholas Honeywell, what is up? Welcome to the stream. And did we get the Treecko already? We did. It is now above our head. Finally, there is something in the previous capture box. Yeah, we got it last Thursday, actually. We got it on Twitch instead of on YouTube, because unfortunately I was banned from YouTube for like a week. Like, my channel was completely suspended, and it took about a week to finally get in contact with YouTube and get it fixed. Your team in Emerald is Blaziken, Glalie, Bayonet, Sharpedo, Shrifty, and Metagross. Nice! That's awesome. You just decrypted Pokemon Uranium, you accessed the files they tried to keep encrypted. Nice. True hacker right there. You need this 3DS? Oh, are you getting one, Shadowball? That's smart, didn't they? Yeah, that's how I got my Ditto. My Japanese Ditto was I just reset Moon, played up till Hokalani, traded over the Ditto. That was, and then I ended up just not touching that save really until Tapu Koko event rolled around. So I got a Tapu Koko. Then I reset the game and got a second Tapu Koko that I started doing a playthrough with it as my starter. And then very quickly gave up on because it was level 60 and not listening to me. So that save's still sitting there. I'm going to push all those Pokemon to Pokebank. Reset the save. I already got the first Pikachu that's out now on Sun. I'm going to pick up a second copy on Moon. Then I'm just going to start resetting Moon until I can get all of them. And then I still need to play through Moon to get a second type Null. And play through it and a Cosmog. And then play through it again to get another Cosmo. Sharpedo is horrible. Why is that, Rodrigo? One hit, one kill? Yeah, I mean, sometimes things can get one-hit KO'd, unfortunately. You need a 3DS too, but Nintendo doesn't support your country. That's weird, Best Gamer. So you went with a DS Lite from EVI. I mean, I guess that's unless you play a lot of the Pokemon games. I'm sorry if you guys hear a beeping. There's been a lot of, like, trucks going around in the apartment complex. You've been going after a shiny Mareep in Sun, but no luck. Well, I hope you get it soon, Nicholas. I hope you get it soon. Yeah, there's still a lot of Pokemon I need to go after in Sun and Moon as well. Like, I haven't even gotten all of the Alolans or just Gen 7 Pokemon in general. And I would like to get them before Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon come out, just so I can, like, say I got all the new Pokemon shiny in a year. But I've been doing like a lot of hunts, and I've gotten you know, like I've gotten over 100 shinies, and all of them have been since December, which is pretty cool. You know, like 10 a month. That's pretty solid, I'd say. I've been taking a bit of a break recently, though. Like, Cranidos was just taking me forever. Finally got one, and then my 3DS has been being a pain in the butt, so I can't really play it portably. It just kind of sits on my desk now. So yeah, I've just kind of been unfortunately unable to play. And then like things like school this semester, as well as work over the summer. It was just kind of not really. I didn't really have time to play my copy of Sun. Best water Pokemon in Emerald, except for Kyogre Swampert, is Walrein, Huntail, and Wishcash. Those are pretty good ones, yeah. You can't get Pokemon XY, Pokemon Oras, Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Moon. Yeah, that is unfortunate, Best Gamer. It really stinks that, like, I wonder why Nintendo doesn't support anything in your country. Oh, you have that problem too, Shadow Ball. That stinks. That really stinks, guys. Yeah, I'd imagine there's some way to get it, but it would be like really hard to do, and it'd be really complicated. $8,300. That's it for the day. Yeah. Import the 3DS and game from the same region. Yeah, exactly. Like that's how you would do it, but that's a lot more. It's a lot more complicated and just a lot more effort you have to put in than, you know, for like me or you to just go to the store and buy one. But yeah, sometimes it's unfortunate and that's really all you can do. Move overseas, there you go. Yeah, if you can't bring in a 3DS to you, you bring yourself to the 3DS. Just start a new life in another country, all because of Pokemon. Nintendo, why? Yeah. Yeah, that really stinks. That really stinks. You know, you would think Nintendo would want more people to be able to play it. David Gamer, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. Move to Japan, you get games faster. There you go. Ultimate solution. You're gonna go to, you gotta go to college. Good luck. Well, thank you, Rodrigo. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. You're not moving. You're not going to move to the USA or something just to get a 3DS. Oh, yeah, I mean that's fair enough. That was definitely a joke from Indy. Even though I know he's gonna say that it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna like you know, drop everything and move to a different country just because of Pokemon. But it really does stink that you can't just get it right now. Yeah, see you later, Rodrigo. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope to see you again. That's not the reason why. Is that not the reason why you moved to the U.S.? I don't know. I'd have to ask your parents, but yeah. Alright, looks like we're back. Alright, guys, we are back. And it looks like it buffered again. I don't know. I don't want to, like, start streaming and, like, it be buffering on my screen, because I know that won't go too well. It says only one watching. It looks like we're good. You're faithful, yeah. I don't know. I think it's YouTube that it's Yeah, we're back. All right, guys, we are back. Yeah, so going back up. Nicholas Honeywell, don't play Vietnamese Crystal. Why not? Is there something wrong with it? Victory Noodles, why? I know. Why does the stream have to do this to us? Like, at least once a stream, unfortunately. Did I see the comment you left on my last Shiny Treecko video? I'll have to check it out, Jeffrey. I'll have to check it out. I've admittedly not been checking that as much as I should, because like I posted it and then went to bed and then went to class, so I haven't really looked at it too much. And I had to get all my stream stuff set back up for YouTube again after it was already, you know, set the other way for Twitch. The Switch releases in South Korea on December 1st, obviously, of clairvoyance. There you go. Moved to the US like years before a console's even created, just to get it a couple weeks early. Did it die? It did, Ryan, but it is back now. You're gonna stay in the UK next year for 2 months. Really? You thinking of buying a 3DS in that travel? There you go, Shadow Wall. That'd be a way to get it. Yeah, if you have the money, for sure. Yeah, it's back. It is back. You have the money, but not to buy here. It's so expensive. If you buy one in the UK, you can save money. There you go. There you go, Shadow Ball. That is the way to do it then. The only reason you can see Nintendo selling their games in the country you live in is only when people will stop buying from them, which will probably never happen. Yeah, like, it would take, like, people boycotting them elsewhere to get them in your country. Yeah, that would... It's pretty much in the same caliber as Ghost Stories English stuff. Ah, okay. Be right back. See you in a bit, Ryan Palmer. Well, what's the next shiny hunt I'm doing after Charmander? I don't actually know, Natsu. In Leafgreen, it'll be Zapdos. Like, that's probably the next scripted Pokemon I'll get to that I can hunt for. In Emerald, it'll be something in one of the routes before Roxanne. Not 100% sure yet. I don't know if I can force the encounter of any specific Pokemon. I don't think I can, so I think it's just going to be, like, hunting on route whatever. I will just see how that goes. At least you got your trusty DS Lite. There you go, Best Gamer. At least you got something. Why, Nintendo, why you make this with us? Why you do this to us? Yeah, no. It's like, why can't we just get it? That really does stink. Congrats for Treecko, man. Thank you, Caio Santos. I appreciate it. And welcome to the stream. Yeah, Treecko was a long time coming. We finally got it after like 2.5 months. Ralts. Yeah, I'd love to get Ralts. Especially, like, if I get a synchronized Ralts, that'd be the best. Or like a synchronized shiny Ralts using that same shiny frame. That way I know it's the right nature. The comment was that you got the shiny Torchic and only 232 eggs. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. I'm glad your luck rubbed off on me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that definitely helps. All the luck. I needed all the luck for that one. We got us almost 10,000 encounters, which was kind of crazy. Here's the portion of the stream where Ian just like itches his nose for 5 minutes. He'll give me a shiny Gardevoir out of it. I need one that's Bold Nature though, Best Gamer. I need a synchronized with Bold Nature because we found, and I'm gonna find one on my own because like I know you're probably a little bit joking, but yeah, I try to catch all of the Pokemon that I use on my own just because like you know, I feel more proud of that. Like I feel kind of like pride and like more meaning to Pokemon that I catch on my own. But yeah, I need one that's Bold Nature with Synchronize. Because the shiny frame that I have in Emerald is a bold shiny frame, so I can like force the encounter more likely happen on that frame if I'm using Synchronize with Bold. They're hunting for shiny Tyrant. Well, good luck, Jeffrey. I hope you get it soon. Hope you get it as quickly as you got that Torchic. missing the cap on the water bottle. I know what you're proud of, a random shiny Sandile in Pokemon White, because it's your first random shiny. Awesome, Best Gamer. That's really cool. That is super, super cool. Random shinies are always amazing. Yeah, I've only found a few. I've only found a couple random shinies. Random Pick-a-Peck. Granted, these are still with increased odds, because I had the shiny charm at this point, and it was in Gen 7. So, like, increased odds, especially when we're doing a random shiny in White. It was a Picky-Peck, a Kangaskhan, and a Golduck. I remember you. I do remember you, Jesus Reyes. Welcome back to the stream. Shiny Treecko looks more like a dragon than regular Treecko. This is true. That red tail adds so much to it. What happened when I opened the new channel? You just found it. I actually haven't opened a new channel, Freedom. This is the old channel still. Unfortunately, what happened was last Tuesday, like when it happened, I woke up to an email from YouTube saying that the channel was like gone, like it was banned for like severe violations like the terms of service, which I was really confused about because I didn't think I had broken any rules. And it took like a week of me trying to get in contact with YouTube for them to take a look at it and finally get it fixed. But we're back now. That is all that really matters. Is everything's good now. The channel's back. For the past week, I streamed on Twitch instead of on YouTube. But like I said, we're back. We're streaming on YouTube again, as is the usual. And hopefully, no more issues happen like that. But I'm glad you were able to find the channel again. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all you guys who stuck around, as well as the guys who went over to Twitch and watched on Twitch, which was fantastic. Fiebre 757, what's poppin', my dudes? Did I get the shiny yet? I got the shiny Treecko. I got that last Thursday on Twitch because last week I could not stream on YouTube. But yeah, so we finally got the shiny Treecko. If you missed it, the reaction and just the general encounter is in the not the description. I was gonna say description. In the channel, yeah, there's a video for the Treecko as well as for the Zigzagoon. We found a couple hundred encounters before it. If you like the videos, last time the live stream, didn't get a shiny Treecko. Yeah, we didn't get a Treecko on the last live stream, unfortunately, but we did get it on Twitch. We did get it on Twitch a few days ago, like last week. We couldn't stream on YouTube those days, unfortunately, but we did get the Treecko, and if you missed it, like I said, it's on the channel, as well as that Zigzagoon, like I mentioned. By the way, your brother got a DS Lite too, so you're not alone, and he actually liked the battle. Too bad he only knows Charizard, use Flamethrower. Yeah, you gotta teach your little siblings. I mean, honestly, that's about as good as I would be, though. I'm terrible with competitive. But yeah, like at least, like you said, at least you're not alone. At least you have someone to battle with, which is always super fun. I never really did much in terms of like battling or trading with people in Pokemon as a little kid. I never had a link cable or anything. And then by the time like they started using Wi-Fi, like on the DS and stuff, my DS got broken a little bit after I started playing Pearl. You personally think you should have gotten Shiny Treecko and Oras, not because it's easier, but because of Mega Sceptile. Well, Jeffrey, I will be moving Treecko up to those newer games once we do our Shiny Badge quest. But yeah, I would... And one of the big reasons for doing it in Emerald is because now I know I can get Shinies in my copy of Emerald, which means I can get Shiny Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon, which you can't do anymore in Oras. Also, I can't capture footage from Oras yet. I need like a 3DS capture card to play any games newer than Emerald. Like the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. That would definitely help. Yeah, yeah, the likes help more people see it. The subscriptions is so you guys know that these are happening again, as well as that bell notification thing. As well as there is a Discord and other general social media stuff linked in the description of this stream. The Discord is an awesome place to talk to everyone outside of these streams. Ahmad may be able to link it in the chat. As well as my Twitter and Twitch are down there as well, which I recommend you following if you want to keep up with the channel in case there's another issue like this past week where YouTube goes down and I have no way to talk to you guys. Every time you go to school, there is this one kid who won't stop asking to battle you or to trade. Hey, maybe they just really know that you're into Pokemon and they're into it as well. It could be fun. You never know. Thanks, Indy. I appreciate that. You have Shiny Charizard and your Pokemon Fire Red. Awesome. That's really cool. Like, I'd love to get this Charmander and eventually get a Charizard pretty quickly. That would be pretty fun. Maybe we should Pokemon battle me one day. Maybe Jeffrey. I know that everyone that would that knows battling would destroy me. But yeah, I've mentioned this to a few people. But if I could, if I was able to stream 3DS footage, I may consider doing like battles and stuff. Just because why not? You know, like, that could be fun. Especially if I was able to stream it, it could be fun. I'm definitely feeling all this talking in my throat right now. I did end yesterday's stream early just because I was feeling super sick, and I'm feeling it today too, a little bit worse actually, just because there's more people in the YouTube streams than in the Twitch streams, so it unfortunately ends up being I've been talking more and my throat's a little bit more sore than it was yesterday. So I'm wondering how hoarse I will be tomorrow, how much my voice will be gone. Just walking around school trying to talk to people. They're also not the best probably because the only way you can practice is to fight somebody that loses every time. But you got some fun sets like your Swampert set, Stealth Rock, Waterfall, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. Alright, yeah. I have absolutely zero clue about setting up proper teams and what Pokemon are good with what stats and stuff. You subscribed on the last live stream. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you stuck around. And when I was trying to find a shiny Treecko, it was funny, yeah. Especially that last stream where we were super close and we knew we were really close, and we just had to finally push through and figure out what the exact timing was, and we did. We unfortunately did it right at the end of the stream, so we weren't able to catch it on the last stream we did here on YouTube, but we were able to do it over on Twitch. Revival herbs used to be so useful until 6th gen. What changed in 6th gen to make them less useful? Swampert holds a Focus Sash 2 for fast grass types. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty good thing. That way you don't get one hit. So a pretty good Swampert. There you go. There you go. I mean, that's a better Swampert than I could have set up. Like, I rarely use items. Granted, like, it would change if I was doing competitive stuff, but, like, I rarely use items when I play, so I don't know what most of them do. Like, the main one I use is the main item I end up using is, like, leftovers or lepaberries. The fact that happiness does a lot more instead of just powering up return. True, yeah, because, yeah, I guess herbs were always, like, something that hurt happiness. Because, like, they're supposed to taste bitter or whatever, but using, like, actual medicine, which is more expensive, like, actually helps. Yeah, I guess when they added... Yeah, because happiness is now how a couple Pokemon evolve. Or it's been how a few Pokemon evolve for a while. Plus Revival Herb is like a max revive. That's actually kind of nice, though. Your homework's almost done. That is good, Natsu. What would I do with Swampert? I don't know. Like I said, I literally know nothing about competitive. My strategy with moves when I was playing the campaign was or like the story mode, was always just to like choose the highest damaging moves and use those. And remove everything else. Like, none of my Pokemon had statusing moves. None of them were able to heal themselves. It was all just, like, pure attacks. Alan Bao, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. What happened to my channel? What happened to my channel? It was terminated. That's what happened, Embo. And is my channel got terminated last Tuesday. Like, I woke up in the morning to an email saying my channel had been terminated, and I tried contacting YouTube through the appeal system, and that didn't work. I tried talking on YouTube help forums, that didn't get me anywhere. And I ended up posting a bunch of other YouTube-related forums, and I was lucky that there was a dev that saw my post on one of them. And he asked me to send in my channel URL, and he looked at it, and then he was like, "Oh, I need to like escalate this," and gave it to the right people to look at it. And last night I got a message from him saying that it was a goof on YouTube's part, and my channel was reinstated. So it's not like I made a new channel or anything. It's still the old channel. It is still the original Mindless Enigma with all the old videos and stuff. They're all back up. A little bit out of order because they're all listed as having been uploaded on the day I got banned. But they're all there. They're all there still. You have at least 9 hours worth of homework. Dang, man. That stinks. That really stinks. 15 more assignments to go. 10th grade sucks. My issue was 11th grade. In 11th grade, I took like 6 out of my 7 classes were AP classes. So I had a lot of work. But yeah, I understand. 10th grade, high school in general can be a little rough for sure. You love Pokemon so much you played every day. The only games you play. Pokemon, and Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Pokemon's awesome. There's so much you can do in it. And then once you do everything in one game, you just do it again in another, or reset the save and do it all again. The story is easy. It depends. Like, obviously the story's kind of there for more people to get into and enjoy Pokemon. The people that call it easy, honestly, like, not a bad thing. Like, a lot of people did. Most people I talk to say, like, Sun and Moon was pretty handholdy. And I agree, especially if you compare it to, like, Kanto. Like, you compare it to any Kanto storyline, Sun and Moon is ridiculously linear and handholdy. But the thing is, like, that brings in a lot more people, or a lot more kids to play the games and get them hooked into Pokemon. You know, the people who are talking about the handholdiness are the ones who are gonna beat the game and then build a competitive team or start shiny hunting or at least complete the Pokedex, you know? Like, complete the Pokedex pretty fast by, like, transferring their Pokemon in from the Pokebank and start, you know, using bottle caps and EV training and stuff. So I can see where it's handholdy, but I think a lot of that's coming from people who would be perfectly okay with the game just dropping them into a region with a Pokemon and saying, go build your competitive team. But the Shiny Charizard actually used cheats to get your Charizard to level 100, and now you got a Pokemon all the way to level 100. Well, there you go. RIP 11th grade Ian. Yeah, no, it wasn't as bad as it, like, could have been for sure, but it was a rough year for sure. Like, ABBC Calculus, AP Lit, or AP Lang, AP Chemistry, like, not AP, but, like, high-level engineering classes, and then a cooking class, because there was literally nothing else that fit in my schedule except a cooking class and a pottery class. And I was like, at least with the cooking class, I'll learn how to make food. So I did have that break. I did have the break at the end of the day with a cooking class. In Pokemon Emerald, you got your Swampert to level 87, no cheats, but you never got him to 100. Hey, I mean, once you're above 50, you're good for competitive. Unless you're trying to, like, you know, train EVs and stuff, and then you keep going. Alright guys, we got like 10 minutes left in the stream here. We'll see how far we get. We'll probably get to about 28:30 or so. And then we'll obviously have our normal one Bulbasaur to finish off the night. You're actually watching Pokemon right now. You've got a bedroom that's full of Pokemon posters. Your favorite Pokemon is Groudon, and your brother's favorite Pokemon is Kyogre. Nice! And you both battle each other. That's got to be fun, having a sibling that's like super into the same game as you. That's be really cool. Yeah, I don't have too much Pokemon stuff. I have a couple Pokemon things on my other desk. On my other desk over in that direction, and then I have my Rowlet right here, and that's about all I have in terms of Pokemon. Plus my hat. I have my Pokemon hat too. You're just at my Twitch where you found the shiny Treecko and noticed that you're wearing the same shirt. Is this shirt shiny lucky? Maybe it is. Maybe this is the same shirt I was wearing on the Zigzagoon encounter as well. If that's the case, then it is. Hey, it's you, Chorizo. Didn't know I got my channel back. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, on the Discord, I posted on the Discord that we got it last night, but yeah, it's been less than 24 hours since we got the channel back. But I'm super hyped. I'm super hyped that that's finally over. We finally have the channel back, and everything is good to keep going how it was before. It's Chef Sloth. I got my channel back. Yeah, I did. I did. It was a rough week trying to get it back, but hey, we did. We got it. I didn't give up. That was the big thing. There were a lot of points where, like, it felt like I was out of options. Like, I tried appealing with YouTube, it didn't work. I tried talking to some people and said, like, you know, message the partner program. Partner support will help. I'm like, oh, but I'm not in the partner program. I was actually, like, in the middle of applying to be when I got banned. So I'm assuming that review, like, triggered something. But yeah, so unfortunately, like, I had no way to contact YouTube, and I got lucky that there was a YouTube dev that saw one of my posts and was like, and, you know, it was amazing enough to help me out. Like, that was super cool. He didn't have to do it, but he did. And yeah, I got a message last night saying, oh, it's fixed. It was a goof on their part, and the channel was back. Like, as soon as I saw that message from him, I went over to YouTube and was able to log in again. It was super happy. We finally have the channel back. Yeah, mocking the voice crack. Hey, I'm excited. I don't care right now. Also, I'm sick. Don't make fun of a sick person. Nah. Yeah. No, I definitely had a couple voice cracks when I got excited with Zigzagoon and Treecko. So, getting the channel back was honestly probably a bigger moment of excitement for me than either of those encounters were. Because without it, what's the point of the encounters? And thank you for that post, Indy. Yeah, that really helps. If you want to stay updated in case the channel goes down again, first off, the Discord is a great place. It's probably where I'll end up posting about it first. But also, I would be posting it over on Twitter. I'm going to start trying to use that Twitter account to keep you guys up to date with some stuff. If you want to, yeah, go ahead and follow it, just so I have a way to contact people in case the channel goes away again. You're sick too, so you can make fun of me. There you go. I guess we're on even ground then, Natsu. No, yeah, I woke up yesterday. Or not yesterday. Tuesday. I woke up Tuesday. Like, I woke up an hour before my alarm, and, like, went to the bathroom and stuff, went back to bed. I felt fine. Woke up an hour later to my alarm, and just immediately knew that I was going to be sick for, like, a week. Like, my, like, nose and throat and tonsils, all that just hurt. Like, it stung and burned, and it just, like, hurt so bad, and I was like, oh, yep, this is not going to be a fun week. And then, yeah, what ends up happening is I feel terrible for a few days, and then the congestion starts to break up, and that's when I sound like I'm sick. And at that point, I'm perfectly fine again. But, like, that's when I sound like I'm sick. And it'll probably be, like, Sunday or Monday, and it'll be like, man, Ian, you must, like, feel terrible right now. And in reality, like, it's already gone. Like, today and tomorrow are going to be the days that I feel awful. Water types equal 2 OP must nerf. Nah, I think it's all good. Nah, more OP Pokemon mean that I'm just able to figure out what I should use. I don't have to strategize. You think you're the first one who figured out the cheats on Pokemon Fire Red, and you're just 9 years old. Dang, that's pretty good for someone in 4th grade. Heck, in like 4th grade when I was 9, I was barely figuring out that Pokemon types matter. Like, legit, I was wondering why my Bulbasaur and Zapdos were getting destroyed by the Ice types in the Elite Four. In 3rd grade, you're smart, that's why you passed the milestones and got all the answers right on your whole class. Your whole class had to retake, nice, that's pretty cool, to be like the top of your class in that. Yeah, I was in all of the, like, I was always in, like, advanced classes and stuff, but, like, I was always, like, the kid that, like, you know, stayed firmly within the lines, wasn't super creative, and didn't really, like, try anything. Like, that's kind of where that Pokemon thing came in. It was, like, I just kind of assumed that it was one thing and just stuck with that. Like, I thought, you know, effectiveness, like, super effective or not very effective were just, like, random chances, or, like, something that just was a line thrown out depending on how well a move hit. So I always was like, why is the Elite Four, like, they're just super strong, that's why it's not very effective. Not, oh, it's ice types, and I'm shooting it with, like, Bubble Beam. Your violin broke. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. That must really stink. My sister plays the violin, actually, and, like, yeah, like, she's super careful and, like, always keeps it in this massive case, because it would be a nightmare if it broke. You cheated at the Terra Nova in 4th grade. That's what you call the milestones in Japan. You didn't cheat, you should just use your ADHD as an excuse to use handicaps like calculator and whatever. I mean, maybe that was part of the test. Like, maybe they were kind of also testing you on how, like, resourceful you were, you know? Like, you know, bonus points to you, essentially, for figuring out how the world works and how to take advantage of stuff. Do you know what the most powerful Pokemon move is? I can't remember what the most powerful move is. I want to say whatever it is that Shuckle uses to do the most damage in any Pokemon attack ever. Mudkip gun. Just, it's not a gun for Mudkip. It is a gun of Mudkips that just, like, shoots Mudkips at the opponent super fast. It's Explosion. Really? Yeah, so I think we're going to go to 2840 here. We only got like 4 more here. It's 250 power. Dang. Oh, is it not Explosion? Or is my description of the Mudkip gun? It's Mudkip gun. Ah, best gamer. Best gamer sticking to Mudkip gun as the strongest attack. It's just, it's a Gen 8 attack. You don't know about it yet. 251 power. There you go. There you go. Objectively more powerful than Explosion. Waited until like the one moment where I really couldn't like grab my glass to like try to grab my glass. That's what I should do every time I open the summary menu. I should like actively take a sip of water or tea or something just so like I actively pause and prevent myself from soft resetting. Pokemon Emerald Shiny Treecko Hunt, day 35, got 1.3 thousand views. I know, that was insane. What's even more insane is day 34 is at like 1.9 thousand. It was so close. That's another thing that I was kind of upset about. It had momentum still, and it was so close to 2,000. But then the channel went away and no one could look at it again. I was like, dang it. Like, dang it, you know. Almost at 1,000 subs and almost at a 2,000 view video. Oh well. Your phone died saying that it hit 0% while plugged into the wall. RIP. 2886. Maybe, Alan. Maybe. That'll be next stream, though. That will for sure happen next stream tomorrow. That will definitely happen tomorrow. Because tonight, this is our last encounter of Charmander, guys. And then we'll be doing one Bulbasaur to wrap up the night. Dang, 1,554 followers. That's crazy, Natsu. Alright, guys, we didn't get Charmander tonight, so we're gonna wrap up this stream like we usually do. For anyone that's new, I tend to do one encounter that isn't the Pokemon we've been hunting. With Hoenn, it was alternating between Torchic and Mudkip at the end of the night. But with Charmander, it is just Bulbasaur, because like I've said, I don't want to play through with Squirtle, because I've done so many Squirtle playthroughs. So we end our night with an encounter of this Bulbasaur. Something seems different. Did someone donate? Says he, yeah, Filippo was freaking amazing and donated again for that Treecko. That's me, shameless plug. Oh. I mean, I figured that your name was the same across the platforms. But yeah, guys, so as I wrap this up, I just want to say thank you to everyone that tuned into the stream, everyone who was talking in chat. You guys make this so interesting, and after the Twitch streams, I appreciate you guys so much more. And thank you to everyone who liked the stream, as well as everyone who subscribed and got us back over 900 from what I've heard. That is super awesome. And without any further ado, a drum roll, please. Yeah, that was probably like super, super loud for you guys. But here we go. And unfortunately, Bulbasaur was not shiny, guys, so we will be continuing on and hunting again for Charmander tomorrow. And Jeffrey McMullins, read your last comment before the video ends. Well, Jeffrey McMullins, congrats on having the last comment of the stream. And without further ado, guys, I will see you all again tomorrow, continuing this Charmander hunt. And until then, take care, guys.